Hello YouTube, it's Rob from Maxwells Grass Cutting Services based in the northeast of England. Hope everybody's well and having a really good day. Are you worried that the grass cutting season is coming to an end? Are you worried that the gardening season is coming to an end? You shouldn't be, but people are. And it's a message I get every year, and I've had loads this year. And I was just looking through my sort of content, and it's about this time that I got a lot of the same messages. So it must be something that UK gardeners are thinking about. The worry of not having that regular income, the work slowing off. And I get it, and especially if you're early on in your career. Because when I first started, I used to panic, and anybody who follows me on the channel knows I've had winter work. God, this... 1 minute, I pulled up, I thought I'll do a quick video because it's starting to spit. My God, the heavens have opened. I've got 4 more lawns to do this afternoon. So let's hope it's just a brief shower. Anyway, God, that noise. We're getting back to the video. Anybody who follows the channel knows that in my early days, I used to stop the grass cutting in late October. And I know people say, oh, you should never pick a day, you should wait. But in the northeast, if you can get any lawns cut in November, you're doing well, but I'll explain that in a minute. And then I used to take a part-time job on, driving job, bit of security, and then that used to fit around a little bit of commercial work, and I'd do that until sort of the end of sort of February, beginning of March, and then bang, I'd start again. I'm in a fortunate position now, I don't need to do that, but that's took a lot of years to get there. And if you're not there, don't worry about it. There's no shame in taking a winter job, delivering food, Tesco's, whatever. But I'm not worried. Now, you don't need to, some of the messages I got, people just aren't worried about the fact that the lack of work. It's about that, because what happens is you're at 1,000,000 miles an hour, then all of a sudden it flips the switch, it stops. Now I know that there's people are going to be giving me a hard time saying, Rob, if you're a proper gardener, you work all year. Well, you don't really, do you? I'll be working flat out until the end of October. And then, me and Ian have got quite a lot of hedge work booked in until Christmas. That'll take us up until Christmas. Probably, I'm going to have about a good week, 10 days off before Christmas, and a good week, 10 days after. I need it. I've got niggles in my elbows and my back and stuff. And I just want a bit of time off. Do a bit of DIY at home and just potter on. And then, depending on the weather in January, we'll start again with the garden tidies up. And we'll potter on. And before you know it, March, the beginning of March, will be the sort of the starting pistol to get going. Why the beginning of March? If anybody follows me and knows, this year's been a transition in my business. I've started doing a lot more lawn treatments, and the lawn treatment season, the spring, starts in March for me. That's the way I do it, and I do 4 seasons and they're 8 weeks apart. You do sort of March and April is the spring, May, June, early summer, July, August, summer, late summer, and then you've got sort of mid-September, October, into a bit of November is the autumn winter. Now they can move 2 weeks either side, right? But that's, I hope that may, and I do 4 treatments a year, 4 visits a year. So the spring visit could be a high nitrogen feed to get the lawn, and then a selected herbicide, pesticide put down on the weeds. Anyway, so that'll start again in March, then I'll mid-March, after St. Patrick's Day, depending on the weather, the grass cutting season starts. But over that, I've also got monthly commercial jobs I still look after. So that's me, and it's took a long time to get to that feeling where, yes, it drops off come November, but I'm ready for the drop off. I'm ready for a bit of a break. I've managed to save a bit this year to get me through the winter, so I don't have any sort of stress and anxiety for it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I won't say I've had enough, but I'm ready for the break. And I think we all get like that, don't we, towards the end of September, October. You just get to the point where you think, I need a bit of a break, and you know, do things like clean the van out, give it a good detailed clean, get the machines all cleaned up, get them serviced. My garage looks a bloody mess, get that all that tidied up, and then sort my books out a little bit more, get on top of them. And there's loads to do, but it's less physically demanding and a little bit easier. And so, am I worried about the gardening season coming to an end? No, I'm not. But if you are, it's fine. I totally understand. But what you should be doing now, is, I've said it lots of times, is getting yourself onto the Facebook groups, getting yourself marketing for hedge work, because a lot of people don't touch the hedges during the season. Not as much as they used to because of nesting birds. I've got shrubs in gardens where customers have said, Rob, just leave it, the bird's nest have been in there, and I've had a look and the birds are gone, but Rob, can we just leave it for now? And you think, right, you're the boss, and it'll give me something to do later in the month. And but people are very aware of that. So I find that once you get to sort of October, November, there's lots of hedge work out there, but you've got to market it. And once you build yourself up a winter portfolio, you know, you'll be fine. I've said it before, my pal Ian, who's got his own gardening business, he's obsessed with the winter work. He loves it, and he's always, I see him on Facebook all the time. He sort of took my job away from me as doing my own marketing, because he just rings me and says, Rob, we've got another job booked in, because we come together and we work together on the hedges during the winter months and the garden tidy ups. And I think he gets a bit of a buzz by outdoing me on the amount of jobs that he brings to the table compared to me. But that's fine, I can laugh about that. But no, it's good. And I tell you what, as I'm getting older, I'm getting a few niggles, and I'm looking forward to the end of the season. Now, if any of my customers are watching this, it doesn't mean I'm looking forward to stop doing your gardens. I enjoy it, and I'm very blessed that I enjoy it. But it comes to a point where we need a little bit of a break, and we all enjoy a break. So if you haven't got enough work in and you're worried, you know what? Get yourself onto the online, the job Indeed, or get yourself to the job centre, get yourself Tesco's, the DIY stores. Have a look, get yourself a part-time job. No shame in it. Carry yourself over the winter and then start again. And then next season, start to put a little bit more aside, so when you do come to the end of the season, you don't get stressed. Now, another person said to me, they watched one of my videos and said, Rob, I understand exactly what you're saying. He said, I'm getting customers saying, when's the last visit? When's the last visit? Now, to stop sort of yourself getting a bit of anxiety about this or paranoid about it, I send a message out, and I've just sent it out recently, and I send it to every customer. And all I say is, there are 3 cuts left. Your last cut will be on this date. However, if we have a bit of an Indian summer and you want a cut in November to keep the lawn looking nice and neat for Christmas and the winter months, please let me know. But if I don't hear from you, the last cut will be this, with a view to restarting mid-March, early March 2025. And then I've sent that, and I've had no issues. Nobody's come back and said, oh, I'm not, you know, but it just, communication is king. And if you communicate with your customers and let them know, it takes that anxiety away. You know that you're not going to get sort of chopped off mid-October and miss a couple of cuts on all your clients, which is, you know, it's a lot of money, isn't it, if you're full-time and, you know, 50% of your clients say, we don't want you for the last 2 cuts, you'd be devastated. So I do that, and then it gives me the reassurance that all my customers are going to be on board till the end of October, beginning of November, weather permitting. And if they said no and I lost it, then I have to go and start hunting. But I found that this year, doing a lot more lawn treatments and incorporating them into my daily sort of routine, as well as having days where all I'm doing is lawn treatments, it's been good. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm enjoying the science behind it, and enjoying meeting new customers, new challenges. And let's be honest, everybody who's got a business, if you're watching this and you've got a gardening business, we're all on our own journey, aren't we? Some people go towards hedges, some people go towards lawns, some people go to garden tidies, and whatever it is, as long as it makes you happy and you're good at it and you're giving a good service and you're being fair to your customers and they're happy, we're all winning, aren't we? Anyway, I don't know if you can hear that now, but the rain's eased off a little bit, so it must have been one of them jungle showers. But fingers crossed it's going to dry out and I'm not going to get wet this afternoon, okay? So that's it today. In summary, don't be worried that the gardening season is coming to an end. You've worked hard, we deserve a bit of a break, we deserve a bit of downtime, right? We're programmed to work, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't feel guilty about getting up in the morning, waving the wife off to work, waving the kids off to university and work, and sitting there and putting Homes Under the Hammer on and having half an hour because we've earned it. Or Richard and Judy or whatever's on telly during the day, yeah? We've earned it, haven't we? And we shouldn't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty, all right? Anyway, that's it today. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for all the subscribers. I've had lots of new subscribers, lots of comments, get lots of messages. I'm blown away by them. You know, it's brilliant. The relationships I have with some of my subscribers is, you know, we're friends, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Thank you very much. Until next time, there will be more content coming soon. What I find is September is my busiest month because I don't know what it is, but I always get a little bit extra work, scarification work, lawn care work, and it's just so busy. And I'm afraid the video editing side has had to be put on the back burner. But I will pick it up, and before you know it, you'll be fed up of me watching me cut grass and doing a bit of hedge trimming when I get around to doing it, all right? The editing side. I've got quite a bit of footage. I just need to get my backside in gear and do some editing, all right? Anyway, thanks very much. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. And remember, when the green gold's growing, keep mowing. It's growing at the minute. Only just. Take care. See you soon.